Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Kid Young. I'm in the building. What's up? What's up? So let's talk Remy Ma. Remy Ma. Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma is not a stand-up woman, as she claimed to be. She said, I'm truthful, I tell the truth, I don't lie, I don't do nothing. That's Remy Ma. I'm a truthful person. Papoose came out yesterday. Now, Papoose don't never speak about nothing that involve his personal life, which it should be. So when Papoose speaks, you like, what? Papoose is giving out information. He said the only reason he speak is because she's speaking on his daughter. He said his daughter, not their daughter. He said his. So like you know what I'm saying? He's distancing her. And what she said about the daughter, I don't know. But that forced him to come out and indulge some information. So Remy, even, she went live. Papoose went live to rebuttal it. She said she was a truthful woman, and she told him that we can't do this anymore. She said she was truthful in the whole situation. That's a lie. Papoose came out and said he had to do some digging, investigative homework to find out you was sleeping around with Easy. He said that when he confronted you, you lied about it. You make it look like, Easy is nothing, and like Easy, why would I sleep with him? That's what you said. Why would I sleep with him? Knowing the whole time you was. The whole time you was. And how Papoose know? Easy was pillow talking. He going out telling the whole world. He's going telling everybody who want to listen. That's his first time probably getting a good looking woman. So he got to tell everybody. He never had nothing. Anybody who never had nothing, they're going to tell the whole world. The same thing is with money. If you never had money, the minute you got money, oh, I got money. That's easy. He never had nothing. So now he got a bad girl. Oh, I got Remy. And that caused him to what? Get hurt. You're dealing with a married woman. You pillow talking. You telling your friends. Them ain't your friends. You think they're happy for you? You got a bad woman. You think they're happy? Oh, watch what he doing. I'm going to go tell Papoose. I'm going to go tell Papoose. That's what happened. It got back to Papoose. And when it got back to Papoose, he went and confronted Remy. And Remy said, no, I'm not sleeping with him. And he found out you was. And he said he only hit him because he shook his hand and slept with my wife. Meaning, I know you. So it's personal what you did. If it was a random off the street, whatever. But it's somebody I know, that's personal. You crossed the line, you got dealt with, and she left the kids. He had to go do something, and she was supposed to watch the kids. She didn't show up. She was at Easy's house the whole night. So she is skipping out on her responsibility to be a free woman, because she's free. That's what she said. She said, I'm free. I'm not dating nobody. I'm not. So you destroyed your whole relationship just to be single? Just to be single? Trust me, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? When you with your family, of course, your intrusive thoughts. Run the streets. Be single. Don't be in a house. That's boring. I've been there. So I'm speaking from experience. Oh, go outside. Hang out. Don't. Then when you separate from your family, you realize like, damn, it's not even worth it. It never is. Now Remy's seeing it. That's why she throwing shots. She hating on Clarissa Shields. Oh, Papoose is gonna, yo, what she said. Papoose is running circles around her. Watch this. And why are you hating on him? Why are you even speaking on their relationship? You cheated. And he said she cheated multiple times, but that was the only time we know about. He said he only saved the relationship because he was trying to fulfill the vows, trust, sickness, and health. The marriage vow. So he said he even went to therapy with her. Therapy to fix the situation. So she admitted she cheated. They went to therapy. Don't let that go over your heads, man. She admitted it. They tried to fix it, and she did it again. That's why he left. She did it again. And that's y'all role model that y'all females look up to? A cheating wife who couldn't even come clean, but in her life, she said she told him that this couldn't work. That's cap. She didn't tell him nothing. She just did it. And he had to find out. And when he found out, guess what? She lied about it. When you confronted about it, she lied about it. She lied to the media. She told us nothing happened. And y'all fools believed it. But I kept blogging about it did happen. It did happen. It did happen. It did happen. I blogged about it did happen. And guess what? It did happen. So she lied to y'all. And then she played Easy the Block Captain, for a fool. Yeah, because he thought he had a relationship. But she don't even claim him. She don't even claim him. She don't claim him. And what about Millsy? Milllyz. Mills, the white rapper that featured with Jada Kiss. That wear all the chains and all the jewelry. Fly ball. What about Millsy? There's a rumor going around that they're a couple. She mad. Why are you mad about that? Ain't that your rep? You stepped out on your husband and you sleeping with that's your rep. So anybody you take pictures with that's a guy, the public is going to think you're dealing with him. So now you gotta dissolve the rumors all day. Oh, I'm not sleeping with him. We don't know that. Your rep says otherwise. Any picture you take with, and plus, you had your head on his shoulders. That shows me that wasn't a platonic friendship, business, relationship. That was you comfortable. This is my boo now. You had your head on his shoulders. What does that mean, Remy? You had your head on Millsy's shoulders. Milllyz. That's Mills. Not J Mills. Not Millz. That's J Mills. I'm talking about Milllyz. The white boy that featured with Jada Kiss. Fire song. It's called Doing to my moon roof. Something like that. I ain't trying to butcher the song. Leave it at that. But she had her head on her shoulders, knowing what she going through, knowing we gonna think what we think. And now, I'm not sleeping with him. Cap. I don't know nothing, man. I don't know nothing, man. You did it multiple times, Papoose said. He said this ain't the first time. I'm like, with the molly, the Home Alone face, smacking my cheek like, wow. So you left the king for a peasant. You left the king for a rook. The king for a servant. The king for the help. You slept down. You supposed to sleep up. I don't care. You supposed to sleep up. You'll never sleep down. You slept down, Remy. What part of the game is that? Even you said it yourself when Papoose confronted you. You said, why you ain't say Geechee or Hitman? Oh, you got pics. That went over Papoose head. Papoose ain't catch that. She had pics. You should have said Papoose. Oh, you got pics. But that went clean. That went clean over his head. She got pics. She said, Papoose, why you ain't say Geechee or Hitman? Why you bring up Easy the Block Captain? Ew. She said, ew, Easy the Block Captain, cause his teeth and all that. But kind of find out you brought him on home where y'all could go freak off. You fixed up his grill. He got braces. You brought him a car. So you tricking on him. And then you said Papooses. And now you try to bring up text messages. You saying Papoose is broke and all this. And you pay all the bills and such. But kind of find out Papoose wrote all of your songs. So what does that mean? Ain't he contributing to your career, to your success? If I'm writing your songs and I'm your husband and I'm not taking no money from it, no credit from it, I'm giving it all to you. All to you. What does that say, Remy? What does that say? That's more than contributing. That, that's holding you down. And anybody who heard the bars, you knew Papoose wrote that. You knew. That's his wife. He don't want the writing credits. Here, take it all. That's what he was doing as a husband, supporting, making sure you be successful in your career. Now you want to throw it in his face. Yeah, but he said, listen, man, I wrote all them songs. So, I've been your ghostwriter for every song you got. I've been your ghostwriter. So, yeah, but she ain't talking about that. She never will. She never will. She'll never talk about that. Let me mute for a sec, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't reading the chat. I was in the zone, man. Just talking my talk about Remy, man. Sorry I wasn't reading chat. I was in my zone. Mod gang, I see y'all, man. I see y'all. I was just looking out the window. Just talking my spill. Sorry I wasn't reading chat. I'm on it now. We on it now. I just wanted to say, yo, stars, salute. What Remy on now? What's popping, y'all? You already know. Yo, Sujay. What's up? What Remy on now? Remy and Papoose Papoose finally spoke out. He don't do the internet. Papoose, Papoose, militant. He don't do that messy, gossipy stuff. But she kept talking about his child. So he had to finally set the record. And that's what I was waiting for. Now we got both sides. Let me mute for a sec, y'all. Yeah, now we got both sides, and now we could delegate. And what I seen was some holes in Remy's theory. She wasn't stand up about cheating. If your husband confronts you about it, and you try to downplay the person like he's ill, like he's a crusty. When you sleeping with the crusty, what does that say about you? What does that say about you, man? Confronted you. You know what I'm saying? Then he had to put hands on the guy, and the same night he put hands on him, you ran and you spend the night with him for a couple of days. And then he's a Muslim, right? And he is under a Christmas tree with Remy Ma. Y'all want to see the thumbnail? Oh, hub. Y'all want to see the green screen? This guy is under a Christmas tree with Remy Ma. Look at this. I got the green screen. He's on a Christmas tree with Remy Ma. And then he's holding Remy Ma. That's Papoos's wife. It's a Muslim under the Christmas tree with Remy Ma. Muslims don't celebrate Christmas. So he's going against his religion, his faith, for some tail. That's not even his. That's not even his. That's stolen tail. He stole the tail. Come on, man. What bro code is that? You don't steal the tail. As men, as men, you see a man with a nice wife, you say, oh, that's a nice wife. I got to get me one like that. You don't go take it. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You say, you as a man supposed to say, I got to get one like that one day. You don't go take that. That's breaking the code. You don't take a man's piece of rib. You don't take his tail. That's his tail, man. They kill you for that stuff. It's very, you know what I mean? The Bible tells you, man, you don't do them things, man. That's how the Bible stopped black on black crime. But y'all don't read, man. Leave a man tail alone. I'm telling you, he lucky. Papoose took it easy on him. Just break his jaw. And he lucky he got that. Cause you saw Papoose hit that machine. Papoose is a boxer. He's training Clarissa Shields. What that tells you a lot. And she is golden weight. But he's training her. He took it easy on that young man. But he told you. He told Remy, when I catch him, I'ma down him. Remy knew. He already warned her. I'ma knock him out when I catch him. So Remy knew. It's up. My ex-husband is gonna fuck you up when he catch you. Excuse my language. He is gonna hurt you. And he went to that easy and hitman battle. He went there. He said, I went to that weak battle. And hearing Easy's weak verse, of course he ain't gonna give him no props. He said, I went to that weak battle. He a weak, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna give him no love, even if he was nice. He gets no love. You slept with my wife. You gets no love. He ain't even call him by name. He called him that lame. The lame. That's what the lame. The lame took my wife. That's what he said. He took my, you know what I mean? That hurts, man. He lucky he ain't get killed for that. That's death, bro. Treachery. Especially if I know you. And you ain't built like that. What? You ain't even built like that. You ain't even get no payback from him. You ain't do nothing. He put his hands on you. You ain't do nothing. No payback, no nothing, bro. You just took it. You ain't even built, you know what I mean? You ain't built like nothing. That's why she don't even deal with you now. Cause she like, damn, my ex-husband beat you up. You ain't even. Why am I with you? You a punk. You a punk. Why am I with Easy? He's a punk. He don't even fight. He got his hands put on him in front of me by my ex-husband, who's really about that life. He told me when he catch him, he's gonna do something to him. He caught him, and it wasn't even when he was battling. That's what made it better. He ain't jump on stage and mess up the battle. Nah, he seen him. He said, I went to the Easy battle. Yeah. Let me mute for a sec, y'all. Yo, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna leave you gonna leave the Knicks alone? Oh, you funny. You funny. You funny. The Knicks. Listen, man. This ain't gonna be an easy fight, bro. I know it wasn't gonna be an easy fight. We all knew it wasn't gonna be an easy fight, man, with the Knicks. But they better win tonight, though. I tell you that. If they go up, if if the Pacers go up 2-0, it's gonna be an uphill fight. But the Knicks is known for messing up. They gave up the lead game one. Game one supposed to be in the bag. Game one supposed to be their game, bro. Don't get swept. Derek, you funny, man. Yo, bro, how you make it to the finals to get swept? The finals is where the best team's supposed to be, bro. Nobody supposed to get swept in the finals. These are the elites of the elites, bro. So if y'all get swept in the finals, yo, burn them Knicks jerseys, man. That's bro. Burn them, bro. Burn the Knicks jerseys. Y'all got swept in the finals. He was Derek, you funny, man. You funny guy. You funny guy, my boy. Salute to y'all, man. Don't get swept. Yo, appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. So, you know. Now, Remy Ma, let's go back to Remy for a sec. Now, Remy Ma is mad. You know, all females that's vindictive, narcissistic, they don't want to see you happy. You know why Remy's mad? Because Papoose moved on. And he got something that's better than her. She might not look better than Remy. I know Remy, because, Remy is cracking on her looks. I get it. She don't look better than you, but you look real good, Remy. And you stabbed the man in the back. So what does looks mean? If you could stab me in the back and you look beautiful, what the hell that got to do with anything? I don't want to be stabbed in the back by anybody, good looking or ugly, period. So if I know you vindictive, you treacherous, you could look good all you want. I'll still kick you to the curb. You'll still be single on a lonely, cold pillow. It's your good looking butt. Still be lonely. Because ain't no guy gonna deal with that, man. I'd rather deal with a girl who basically, I'm not up on looks. You treat me a certain way, you good looking or you ugly, whatever. I don't care. I don't care about looks. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa Shields is not a looker. I get it. But she holds the man down. She holding down Papoose. She, she's a world-class boxer. She got money. She got something in common. They both like boxing. You see Papoose smiling, the most he ever been with her. And she don't look that good. That's okay. She still makes him happy. That's all that matters. Forget the looks, Remy. So Remy could be childish and oh look who he with. You childish. You still your 40s, still hung up on vain looks. Looks fade, man. Looks fade. You take off all that makeup you got, you're gonna be a totally different person, Remy. That's all makeup. You dab on a whole bunch of makeup to go live, and come on, man. Who y'all girls feel? Y'all can't fool me, man. Stop being hung up on looks. As long as she treats you right, don't care about the looks, man. Forget that. It's a good woman with good intentions. She's bringing out the best in me. She's making me happy. She's making me feel alive again. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. It took me years to realize this. Trust me. I wasn't always thinking like this. I was hung up on looks. Of course, a young guy, I want an ugly chick. When you're younger, of course. But you get older, listen, man. The good-looking ones be the ones that's gonna stab you in the back. Is you know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of headaches come with that. Well, I'd rather just a modest, simple woman, bro. Simple. You ain't gotta be, complex and come on, man. Cause Papoose is happy, and Remy is mad about it. She mad. Now we ain't gonna see Papoose get on this live and talk about her never again. He ain't gonna do that no more. But guess what? She ain't gonna stop talking about him. He's done with her. But let's see if she stops with him. Let's see. Let's see if she stops with him. Misery loves company, and she's miserable, and she wants company. Don't give her that shit. Excuse my language. Don't give her that. No, ma'am. I'm gonna starve you. I'm gonna rebound, because he said it hurted him. It hurted him. Of course it's gonna hurt. My wife stepped out on me with somebody I know, a battle rapper, then I gotta hear it in the battles? Come on, man. I gotta hear it, and then this dude is on the internet gloating about it, and oh nah, I'm gonna do something to you real quick. And and listen, it's not over a woman. That's what it's not over that. It's over the handshake, man. You know me, man. That's what it's about. It ain't over her. You shook my hand, man. I know you, bro. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. We never fight over no woman, but it's the principle, man. You shook my hand. I know you. We talked. Smoked blunts together, whatever. And you do this. You see my wife. You know that was mine. Off limits. You looking at her, fantasizing about another man's wife. Then, opportunity present itself. You as a man should have been like, nah, yo, what you doing, man? No, don't do that. I'm gonna go tell Pap, yo, Pap, man, your wife came on to me, bro. I'm not right, yo. I got to tell you, homie, I ain't do nothing. That's what Easy should have did. You supposed to tell Pap, like, yo, man, you got to check your woman. She came on to me, bro. Then Papoose would have took care of it. But guess what you do? You being unloyal to the soil, you caved in. You did it. You indulged. Whoever came on to who first. I don't know. You probably came on to her first, and she probably accepted it. She probably came on to you, but y'all both agreed to it. Y'all both agreed. Not one of them say, "Yo, stop." Not one of y'all said stop. Time out. Y'all both was in accordance with it. You're both guilty. Both guilty. You're both guilty, man. Not one of y'all. Not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Both guilty, man. Both guilty. Remy messed her family up for Leave It to Beaver. Hey, yo, Leave It to Beaver. Chill, bro. My man said leave it to Beaver. Yo, bro. Yeah, man, she messed up her family, bro. Papoose said all I wanted was to just have a two-parent home. A mother and a father. He said I've been with my child from birth, and I wanted to see her graduate from school. Now that's out the window. It's not a two-family home now. He wanted to raise them under one roof, yo. Traditional stuff. But Remy wanted to be free. She don't want the tradition. That's messed up. Because most men don't think like Papoose. That's why Clarissa Shield grabbed him up quick. Before Remy knew what happened, Papoose was off the market that quick. It's a high value man. And Remy seen it like, damn, they took him that quick. Stop playing, man. Now you mad? You want to crack on her looks? She knows a high value man, and she's gonna take care of him. You took him for granted. Yeah, that quick. He moved on. But I moved on. Of course he's hurt, but man, I got to rebuild, man. So I got to rebuild. But I'm not gonna make you think you got me in the bed all curled up. Oh, Remy, why you do this? No, no, hell no. That's what you want. I'm not gonna be curled up in a bed crying so you could feel. No, no, nope, nope, not gonna cry over that. Hell no. I'm gonna move on. It's gonna hurt. Suck it up, and I'm just gonna, and it's gonna come out on the internet. You gonna see it, and there you go. You talking about it, Remy? Oh, look at them. Oh, Papoose gonna run circles around her. Oh, Papoose gonna use her. Come on, man. Why? You know what I mean? Why? Why you trying to hate the man game? Oh, you mad because he used you? Oh, you mad because he used you, Remy? Come on, man. Come on, man. Easy don't know. He could have lost his... Yeah, bro. He could have lost his life, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no street dude, obviously. He ain't no street dude. You know. That thing right there, that right there could warrant death immediately. That man put in years into that. And you destroy... What? That could... Yo, that could have warranted death immediately. Like, bro, you got to know what you're playing with out here. That's two things you don't do. You don't play with a man's wife, and you don't steal from a man. I guarantee you, it's gonna catch up with you. The hood always got a way of exposing you. Same way like a bank robber, he can't stay in the neighborhood. He's gonna expose them. It always gets out, bro. What's in the dark comes to the light. So you out here sneaking, freaking off with a man's wife in the dark, it's gonna come to the light. It's gonna come to the light. And it's not gonna be easy. Pun intended. It's not gonna be easy. Easy. All pun intended. He hit him with the pap, pap, pap. Caught you, man. Pap, pap, pap. And then Easy disappeared for like 2 months. He ain't go live. Everybody like, where Easy at? If it didn't happen, why Easy the block captain didn't show his face and say, Papoose never punched me? What are y'all talking about? Where? I don't got no scars on my face. He disappeared for like 2 months. I was blogging about it. Where's Easy? Where's Easy, y'all? Easy fans. Oh, that never happened. Papoose ain't punching no Easy. They lying on you, Easy. Easy ain't do this. Easy ain't do that. Then Easy came out and said, I lied to my fans. Oh my God, y'all so gullible. Oh, I was like, oh, how y'all feel now? He came out and said, I lied to y'all. Come on, man. This internet is too gullible, man, but I got a kind heart. So I'm not going to con y'all. But everybody else is conning y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm the 1% who ain't conning y'all. But 99% is, man. They running con on y'all. And y'all too stupid to realize it. Not my mods in here. But everybody else, not the mods in here. But they too dumb to realize the con they running. That's why I got to come here and I got to be the alarm clock to say, wake up, wake up. They running con. Ain't Charleston White said the internet is the biggest con and I'm running con? He tell y'all he running con. Charleston White is a smart guy, but he know that smart stuff ain't gonna get me no views. I gotta be ignorant and say shock value stuff. Then people tune in. They tune into the crazy stuff you gotta say. But then that puts a target on your back for the real world. Cause now you gotta say shock value stuff. You gotta say F the Crips, F the Bloods. It's Crips and Bloods everywhere. You saying F the whole nation. Not one person. You say F the whole nation of Bloods, the whole nation of Crips. They see you, it's on sight. Now guess what you gotta do, Charleston White? You gotta show the 50 guns you got. You gotta show the Kel-Tex you got. You gotta show the rock in a this man got some caveman weapons. That's to show y'all I'm scared to death. Don't approach me. I'm scared. Who wanna live their life like that? You build your grave. You was building your grave, Charleston White. The shock value, yeah, of course they're gonna get views, but guess what? They want more. I want more. Give me more, Charleston. Give me more, Charleston. Give me more, Charleston. They want to see you crash out with their popcorn. They got their popcorn in their hand. They want to see you crash out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the con they running. And then the viewers is running con on y'all. Because y'all go listen to the comments. Y'all go listen to then y'all. So everybody running con. So the internet is a whole con. The content creator running con, and the viewers is running con on them. Everybody conning each other. Because they want y'all to crash out so they could screen record it. They could upload it. They could blog it. They could monetize it. You know, that's why YouTube stopped that, you know, like people getting paid for violent videos. They stopped that because it's easy to go around and just catch a fight and monetize it. People could do that all day. That don't take talent. That's just being nosy. You know, making money off somebody else's misery. You can't get paid for that. You can, but there's a way around it. But I'm not here to promote that, man. I'm not here to promote that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to promote awareness, man. You got to be aware. You got to be aware. All the women in the world, why you want a man's wife, but why you want a sloppy seconds? You feel me, Derek? That's sloppy seconds. I don't want sloppy seconds. Yo, if y'all support the channel, hit the super chat. Appreciate y'all. All donations is appreciated. Support the set. Hit the like button. We fully monetized. You could donate anytime you want. I gotta stress the donation. Donate to the set, $1, whatever. I take it all. It's all money to me. You know what I'm saying? We take the yens. We take the pesos. You know, we take the US. You know, we take pounds. You know, we take shillings. Take whatever, man. Just send it your way. Just send it my way. Appreciate y'all. Now back to the regular scheduled programming. Yeah, man. Why you want sloppy seconds, bro? Like, if I know somebody I know hitting that, bro, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to know you hitting that, and that ain't my style. I'm different. I don't want that. Just to let you know, your tic-tac-toe method is hitting hard in Ohio. That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's the lottery stuff. So Ohio confirmed that tic-tac-toe method I put up is busting out there. So y'all see the comments. Get on top of it. Get on top of the lottery stuff. Now listen, I can't do it every day because that lottery stuff it take research. I gotta learn about your state patterns. I gotta set up a presentation. I gotta do multiple things just to do one lottery video. That's why I'm making lottery videos, and teaching is not the same as just vlogging. Vlogging, just set up a camera and talk. Anybody could do that. But can anybody teach lottery stuff? I'm in a whole different category, man. That takes more. That takes more when I do that. Like right now, I'm just talking live. This is nothing. This is nothing. But I got to go into your state. I got to research. I got to do this. I got to do that. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of energy out. So that's why I can't do the lottery videos every day. I can't do it every day. It takes too much. So that's why I tell y'all, use what I got. Use what I got, man. You know what I'm saying? Use what I got. Learn. Soak up the knowledge I give y'all. I give y'all game when it comes to the lottery. Soak it up, man. I'm not here to hold your hand. We all grown. Me, I had to learn the hard way. And the way I had to learn was spending a lot of money, man. I had to learn to spend a lot of money to learn what I had to learn, man. And I mean spending money by losing a lot of damn money. I lost a lot of money to learn. Y'all don't gotta lose a lot of money. I'm Y'all learning from straight out the gate. It's a master class, man. It's a master class I give y'all when I do these lottery videos, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a different skill. It's a different talent, man. You understand what I'm saying? Different talent, man. Understand what I'm saying? But back to Remy. You know, Remy didn't understand what she had. Remy did not understand what she had, man. She had it all. And she's mad now she lost it, and Clarissa Shields got it. You know how that feels? To know what you had, and now somebody else got it? Somebody else got your greatness, because now you got nothing. Remy got nothing. Papoose recovered quick. What you got, Remy? You said you're single. You're free. You got nothing. Papoose is full. He's with somebody who cherishes time. They have something in common. He's full. You are empty. Big difference, Remy. You're empty. Papoose is full. His cup is overflowed. Your cup is empty. You don't even deal with Easy the Block Captain no more. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What's up, Time? Have a great and productive Friday, and always remember your health is your wealth. Yeah, man, not money. Ain't that the truth, man? You know, ain't that the truth, man? Talk that talk. Talk that talk, my brothers and sisters. Health is wealth, man. Not, you know what I mean? You already know, man. Yeah, but never destroy something, you know, for some temporary situation, man. Because that was temporary with her and Easy. But she destroyed a family. Papoose said, listen, man, I want the traditional husband and wife, father and mother in the house with the child. You didn't want that. You didn't want that. This is what women do when they make the worst decision, is getting rid of a good man who was dead. Yep. That, you know, she she makes the worst life decisions. For instance, he held you down in prison. You get out of prison, and just how you repay me. This how you repay me, Remy? When I held you down in prison, and he said he went to go see her. Like what? Damn near every day. Papoose said he went to go see Remy damn near every day. Come on, man. Now, go to the flip side. Now, I know women who leave men in prison. Like a man to catch a bid, and before that cell door closes, she gone. Before that cell door closes, the female is gone. Papoose was traditional, man. He from Brooklyn. So we loyal to the soil, man. That's a Brooklyn native. Papoose is from Brooklyn. We loyal, man. He held you down. Did this. He would have died with you. Got old with you. Grow old. But you don't want to grow old with you, know what I mean? You want to be free. You know, Remy Ma want to be free. Papoose is telling you that Easy the Black Captain wasn't even the first dude he he caught her cheating with. Exactly. He wasn't the first one. You're right, Ty. He said it himself. He Easy the Black Captain wasn't the first one that she cheated with. So it goes back to that Nas song. Yeah, what Nas said, love changes, a thug changes, and best friends become strangers. 100% true. Love changes. Look, they was in love, right? They was in love. Now guess what? They become strangers. Love changes, man. Especially if y'all not on the same page. But 10 years, 10 plus years of your life down the drain for a bum battle rapper. I would have hit him too. Pop, 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 pop. Word up, man. 10 years? This who you cheated with? That's what, him? You was so embarrassed you didn't even want to admit it was Easy. You should have been like, yep, it's him. You know, he got more money than you. You couldn't even say that. You were so embarrassed of who you slept with. Then why you open your legs? Why open your legs if you're embarrassed about it? Why open your legs? Why? Why open your legs? Yo, I'm trying to get a little juice real quick. From the phone. That's 5%.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, all right.
Too much
I got you.
gas,
All right. Family, something my pops told me a long time ago. This is why men need to be in their sons. Huh? Their sons like money.
Engine on, burns gas. So when the engine's on, it burns gas.
Family, something my pops told me a long time ago. This is why they need the men to be their sons. Like money don't change a person. Money only. You talking that talk time. Money don't change you, man. It just enhances who you really is. You know, that's all the money does. The money just enhances who you are. So let's say you're a piece of crap. The money just gonna enhance it. You know, if you was a sexual deviant like Diddy, the money just gonna make you, you know, freak off at the world. You know, speaking of Diddy, Diddy is gonna get off, man. Diddy is gonna get off. That Brian Steele, oh, he is worth every penny. Look how he is tearing apart the prosecution case, man. Look how he even had Kid Cudi siding with Diddy and saying that Cassidy, you know, was manipulating both of them. Now, see how that play out months later. You're gonna see how that play out. Plays right into the defense. The defense is winning the case right now. I mean, they are trashing, trashing the government. They have yet to bring up any charges. They trying, but they can't find none. They even tried assistant. They even gave the assistant total immunity to say whatever you want, any crime. You will never be charged with nothing. Even the assistant couldn't bring up nothing. Kid Cudi, they tried with him. Kid Cudi was siding with Diddy. They tried with Cassie. Cassie was siding, you know? They are not proving a case. And anybody who's seen the mainstream media, you know, y'all see the headlines now? Diddy gonna be free. Is Diddy gonna be free? That's what the mainstream media is asking. Because they know the answer. We all know the answer. They got nothing. Are you gonna give a man life in prison for being a freak, a weirdo? If that's the case, you better lock up everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's lock up everybody. You cannot lock up a man for being a freak. You cannot put a man in jail for life because those are the charges, life. So this got to be some serious stuff. Where the serious stuff? All we hearing is bedroom tales that you could put in a book. You could put in a porno book or something. That's all we heard. It's porn tales. Don't bust that nut yet. We'll be right back. That's all you hearing, man. You know, nothing criminal, man. Just a whole bunch of freaky tales. If people want to put Diddy in jail for what he did to Cassie, she has to play her part. Yeah, bro. You smart as hell, Time. That's why I'm saying, why she not in jail too? You know what I mean? Like, why she not getting charged? Come on, Time. You think just like me, Time. I'm like, why ain't Cassie charged? I'm like, you know what I mean? Why ain't Cassie charged? She just like Diddy. She threatened people just like Diddy, who put out the tape. She told a guy, I never killed nobody before, but I ain't gonna be the one to kill you. Meaning, I'm gonna send somebody away to silence your ass. That's Cassie. This came out in court. The defense is grilling her about this stuff. Come on, Brian Steele ain't no joke. He got Young Thug off. He gonna get Diddy off. That man ain't no joke. He's the white Johnny Cochran. Bro. Brian Steele is the white Johnny Cochran. You heard me. That man right there, Diddy, whoever was smart to bring him along. He bring him along at the right time. He's gonna get Diddy off. Diddy's getting off. There ain't no way. Sorry, bro. Cassie went running back wild. Come on, man. That's what they're gonna say. Why you go back 10 years? Why you go? You know what I mean? That's what they harping at. Oh, okay. You say all the sexual stuff and he forced you, but why you keep going back? Even with Dawn. Dawn, if you did all this, why you renewed your contract for next season? You know what I mean? Why y'all keep going back to the man? See? That's what the defense is harping on. Y'all went back on your own free will, your own free accord. Why you went back? Come on now. Diddy's getting off. When he goes into the meats and potato, the state got to prove their case. They have yet to prove anything. Everything that comes their way, the defense is pull, shooting it down. Diddy's gonna walk. They got the time out of him now. They got like 6 months out of him. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. They got eight months out of Diddy right now. But as far as any big chart, nah. The most you're gonna get is these 10 months. Cause it's over in July. That's it. They get 10 months out of Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But anything else, you know what I mean? And that's a RICO. But why does this RICO only involve one person? A RICO is supposed to be a whole gang of people under one umbrella. This RICO only involves Diddy. He got nothing. I know they wish you could rewind and try again, but it's no rewind button in this thing called life. And that man is gonna walk. Because y'all couldn't prove nothing. She was not forced. Diddy was paying her $1 million a year. Yeah, she was. Yeah, bro. She had a house. She had you know what I mean? She was living it up. Cassie wasn't forced. Cassie was Cassie. Let's not play. Cassie was calling for the freak off. She was hitting Diddy up like, yo, I'm horny. I want to freak off. Diddy like, all right, say less. You know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, was Cassie really, forced? She wanted these things, man. She wanted these things, man. And when she didn't get it, she went out and deal with football players, dealing with Kid Cudi. You know what I mean? Dealing with this and that. Come on, man. Yes, Diddy turned her out, but then she was loving it after. He turned her out. I get it, but she was loving it. She was loving it. She was loving it. Yo, smarter than your average. What's up? Cassie's mother was an enabler, and a mother like that knew what her daughter was doing. But the fact that your money lets you know that a woman always has a price. Yeah, yeah, yep. The same thing happened with Kobe Bryant. Now Kobe for cheating on his wife on the road, you know what I'm saying, in Denver, he was wrong. But the girl who slept with Kobe Bryant told her mother, and her mother tried to get money out of Kobe. Say, say it was rape. So, say he raped you and such and such. And that's how that came about. Because the girl was just happy to sleep with Kobe. The mother like, what? No, that's not all you gonna get out of this. Say such and such. We need money. So the mother's definitely the enabler. Definitely. It happened to Kobe. It happened. She was just happy she slept with a ball player. The mother was get money. Get money out of him. Smarter than your average. Pap and Remy are clowns. Far puffing would be my daughter. They were, yeah, I would count. Listen, man. That's you know that's how the rich people, that's how they move, man. They move weird, man. You know what I'm saying? But they make content for everyday people like me. Where I could speak on this and I could earn a little money. You know, earn a couple cents, couple dollars off the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Shout out to Kai Sanat, man. Kai Sanat. Shout out to you, man. My nephew put me on to Streamers University yesterday. I heard about it, but it started yesterday, man. This Kai Sanat is using his platform, man, to shed light, man. He is sharing his light. You gotta respect somebody like that, man. He's one of the most watched ever. It's a humble guy, man. You can see his spirit, see his aura, man. That's what you gotta look at, man. Don't like when you see people, you gotta see them for who they are, man. Don't be fanned out and nah. That's a good guy, man. Sharing his light, sharing his platform. I'm mad that I ain't signed up the application. Acting my nephew like, yo, when was this? He's grabbing up all the YouTubers, putting them, you know what I'm saying? Put him into college where like he's the dean. And our it's crazy visions in that. I already see the visions. It's gonna be mad drama. It's gonna be, but at the end of the day, man, you use that as a springboard, man, to blow up your platform, man. You got to know how to play this game of life, man. Life is a game. A game you got to play, you know what I'm saying? You play the game of life, man. Otherwise, it's going to play you. I don't care about the freak off, but the beating was nasty. Of course. But she went back. You got to ask yourself, do you go back? Or do you get the police involved and get them locked up? You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we're going to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to blame the woman too for allowing him to get away with it. You understand what I'm saying? She went back, bro. She went back to the lifestyle. She didn't put a stop to it. She enabled it. At what point do we blame the women too, bro? For not stopping this? I know some women who will not allow men to even touch them. Boop, 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 boop. They'll fight you back. And then you get the point. Oh, I can't, I'm not going to put my hands on her no more. At what point do you stop it? If you don't stop it, it's going to keep going on, man. It's going to keep going on. So, I get it. But the woman got to understand, man. Don't let no man put his hands on you. All the men in this chat down for evil manipulated by the word. I don't blame Eve. I blame Adam for not having faith in the Lord and the discipline. Eve has been. Yeah, the woman is the weaker vessel. Yeah, you gotta blame Adam for listening to her. Definitely, you got to blame Adam in the garden. He listened to a woman, and he's the head. You know what I'm saying? The man is the head of woman, and Christ is the head of man. So, it's definitely he listened to a woman, and that's what happened. That was the lesson in the Garden of Eden, man. You know what I'm saying? The woman is the weaker vessel, man. A woman is run off emotions. A woman is not gonna think clearly. Like why y'all think the ghettos is destroyed like this? Ain't no fathers in the home. You can't blame the fathers. Where they at? Ain't no father present. So it's the women got the kids like this, not the fathers. The father's not home. So who got the kids running wild in the ghetto like this? Who is raising them up like this? Cause it's a epidemic. There's no fathers in the house, right? To get welfare, the father cannot be there. He has to be kicked out the house. No fathers is raising up the kids. So that's why the kids are monsters. The mothers don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to lead. A woman is not meant to lead, man. You already know, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. So that's a lesson in Adam. A woman is not meant to lead, man. We see how the ghetto was destroyed. So shout out to Kai Sanat, man, for doing something positive, man. Shedding your light, man. Using your light, man, to bring up other people. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Use your light to bring up other people. Network and congregate, socialize. Ain't this a social network? So when we going to socialize with other people, how are you going to be unsocial on social network? Huh? How can we be unsocial on a social network platform? Make it make sense. We here to network, grow our fan base every day, every second. You know what I mean? That's it. Spread that positive message. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a whole bunch of filth out here. That's cool. But make sure you filter yourself, man. New York Knicks need this, man. They need that win like yesterday, bro. You understand me? Game 1 was theirs. They had to have it was very important. They gave up the lead and they went into overtime and they lost the game. Even making Indiana take it to overtime was a loss in itself. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be and close them out, bro. They was never supposed to come back. They was never supposed to come back, bro. That's why I say the Knicks is not really finishers. I don't care if it's game one. You still got to finish it like it's game six, game seven. You still got, you know what I mean? You need every game, bro. You can't say, okay, we could give up game one. No, you can't give up nothing. You can't give up nothing, man. You gave up game one, bro. Y'all should have closed them out. And you was at, come on, man. And, yo, my man did the choke, the Reggie Miller classic choke in the Garden. He did the spike. He did the choke. Like, oh. Nah. He did the choke, the Reggie Miller choke to the Knicks in 2025. Like, wow. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, hold it down, man. Your time. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. That's your time. Appreciate you, though, man. You already know, man. Have a good one, man. Positive vibes. You already know, man. That's what we bring here. Good energy, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Good folk. Yeah, but we need that game tonight, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. We gotta be 1-1. But the Knicks stepped the game up though. But Indiana runs at a fast pace 24/7. The Knicks was gonna get tired. That's what they did. They tired them out. You could watch it. Soon as the tip off, fast paced game. Both the Knicks and Indiana, but the Knicks ain't used to that. The Knicks are not used to what Indiana is capable of doing 24/7. They ain't used to it. That's why Indiana got experience over them. Where the experience come into play. Experience come into play. There's nothing guaranteed in life as us, man. It's important that we make our children believe, especially our sons, never quit. And laziness is not, man. Quitting is not even an option. You know, to quit would say I gave up. I got no more fight in me. Word, man. So like whatever you are, or whatever you lack, you instill in your kids. So like if you lack drive, you instill drive in your kids. If you fear everything, you put, unfearfulness in your kids where they don't fear nothing. If you're lazy, you make sure your kids is not lazy. If you know what I mean, everything you lack, you make sure your kids don't. You know what I mean? You make sure your kids don't, man. So if you're not a go-getter, you make sure your kids are a go-getter. Yeah, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Love changes, Doug changes, best friends become strangers. Y'all know my stilo ain't an arm that could fight back. Like Daylight and Joey Badass, right? Like I see it all over my timeline. I'm not even interested in it. Am I the only one who don't care about they rap battle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from? Daylight and Joey Badass. Like, you know what I'm saying? They try to make it a New York Cali thing. See Jag jump on the track. It's funny, man. It's funny, man. Like, you know. Speaking of let's go to Kendrick Lamar. Now Kendrick Lamar tour is grossing over 100 million. Over 100 million. And he did what? 10 days already? Some of his tour, he's grossing 40 million a night. Come on, man. Come on, man. Little Boosie voice. That's why you get into the rap game. You get into the rap game to do tours, bro. Do shows. The studio is cool and all, but y'all heard the numbers I just said? My man grossing over 100 million off of one tour, 100 million plus off of one tour. One tour. You set for life, and he's already super paid. That Not Like Us been on the chart for like 52 weeks, over a year. That thing been on the charts, man. My man doing crazy numbers out here. Crazy numbers. And then his tour, you know, he just set record numbers for uh, the state he just went into. Just set record numbers for that thing, man. Generational wealth. Especially if you're a rapper. You gotta be thinking generational wealth. That's what Dame Dash was preaching in the 90s and all that. You said you make your money off the shows. You make your money off tours. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money comes in. 40 million one night. Come on, bro. That's where the money at. You gotta hit the road. You know what I mean? You gotta perform your songs in different venues, different cities. Dang, it's a lot of money. Yeah, but you know, I'm wrapped out at that point. I don't want to hear Daylight and Joey Badass. They, you know, every day they dropping diss songs and like bro, you can't drop a diss song every day. You gotta let that thing marinate. You really gotta put time into that. So y'all just rushing it for content. Just rushing it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get a Not Like Us or something. They trying to get like a Drake and Kendrick going. I peep the play. I peep the play. I'm not interested though. Not at all. I don't even want to check it out. I don't even want to hear nothing about it. And I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one. I don't want to hear nothing about no Daylight and Joey Badass. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. You know, ain't no Drake or Kendrick. I want to see two kings go at it. If it's not two kings, man, let them fight for the scraps, man. Let them fight for the scraps. You know what I'm saying? You put out a diss song, it is not going to do numbers like Not Like Us, bro. Your stuff is not going to chart. It's going to be forgotten about. It's not going to make no memes. It's not going to get you no Grammys. It's none of that stuff. It ain't going to get you nothing, man. Word up. It ain't get you nothing, man. Sucks. Yeah, but in closing, we're gonna wrap this stream up. Give y'all an hour, 20 minutes. Remy Ma. You made your bed. Nah, you just gotta lay in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad now. You stepped out. You stepped out, Remy. Don't get mad now. You stepped out. You thought it would have played in your favor. You thought Papoose would have been crying over you, and you know, you wanted it to be him hurt forever. You want him to hurt forever. I get it. I see it from your point of view. You want him to hurt forever, so you could feel good. Yeah, I got him. All these years, he thought I was down with him. I wasn't. I cheated multiple times on him. Then I humiliated him in the public eye. It's humiliating. It's humiliating. You know what I'm saying? It's humiliating to be exposed like that in the public eye. Anybody knows that. It's humiliating. So you wanted to humiliate the guy for the world to see. You wanted to destroy his image for the world to see. And you wanted to come out on top. Didn't work in your favor. It did not work in your favor, ma'am. I'm sorry. It did not. You know what I'm saying? Now, the road to recovery begins. Recover, build, find something better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Your Mod Gang, Time, RC, Open Minded, Derek Jackson. I see y'all, man. Hold it down, man. Y'all have a good Friday. Tap back in with y'all a little later. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kavion. If you're new to the channel, you see the replay. You watch this in a playback. Hit that like, subscribe button. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? For your boy. And I'm out the building, y'all. Peace. Okay. See what I did there.